Hey guys, I'm here to do the first installment of a new series that me and Sarah are doing together. So it's a collaborative series, obviously. My little head bob there. um, and we're gonna do the Disney villains. I already did the Disney princesses with Stacy. We never put our last videos up, but I didn't say that, and you don't know that. Yeah, I just wasn't happy with mine, and she wasn't either. So anyway, me and Sarah are starting a new series together, and I think she's gonna do the princesses afterwards. But I'm here to do the villain ones with her, and this is Mother Gothel, I think. Shit, I didn't look up the name before I started recording. It's from Tangled. I haven't seen the movie, but I just looked up pictures, and this is off a picture that I saw. So I haven't seen the movie or anything, so I have no personal connection to it. But she wanted to do it first, so I went ahead and did it. It's just like a neutral, dramatic eye. Yeah, I like it a lot. I love just like a dramatic neutral eye. So if you guys want to learn how to do this, just keep watching. Remember to check the blog post link below, as well as the link to Sarah's video of her interpretation of this. So I wanted to find a red shirt to put on, but I didn't. So yeah, let's just get on to this tutorial. Alright, so I've already moisturize my face. I use Lush's Zymeon or whatever. And then I put my Body Shop Lip Butter on. I use the Photo Loving Primer from NYX just underneath my eyes and kind of like my T-zone. I use my Milani Concealer under, like, everywhere, I guess. And then my NYX HD Concealer. Foundation. And my HD base from NYX on my eyes. So yeah, let's just get right to it. My brows, espresso, is nothing new. I'm going to use my 224 blending brush, and then out of my Tarte for True Blood palette, I'm going to take Dusk. It's like a skin tone color right there. It's a matte. My skin tone color. May not be yours, but it's mine. So I'm going to put this all the way up to the brow. And then I'm going to take Gesso from MAC. It's a matte white. And then just a little bit of that. And put that just on the lid portion of that dusk color. Take a little bit more of dusk. See how it lit up a little bit. And then I'm going to take Soft Brown from MAC. And it's a matte skin tone shade. Don't ask me why I did it, but I did it, and it kind of got to how I wanted it to be. So like that, and then I'm going to take my, where is it? My 275 angled fluffy brush. I'm going to take Espresso. It's a matte medium brown from MAC. If you want to stick to the True Blood palette, you can take Werewolf. It's that dark chocolate brown right there. I use that later, but because it's a little darker than I want right now. I'm going to take this color and just put that in the crease. This is a cut crease kind of look. So what that means is instead of just following the natural crease right here, I'm just going to go straight up like that. And then kind of fan that color up. Obviously we're going to use a different brush to blend. And then I'm going to take my E45 tapered blending brush, take Espresso again, just to really put more product on. The other one's just kind of to map it out. This one's just to pack some more color on. And then we're going to take the 224 brush again and then just blend that out. What you want to do right here is you want to blend it up to the head of the brow, I guess you could call that. So like this, and just gradually work that up there, and then you want to go straight down from that. So kind of in that cavity right there with your nose of your bridge. Bridge of your nose. So like that. Oh man, that looks bad on camera. And then I'm going to take Soft Brown again, and just blend this on top to kind of mesh this all together. So like that. I think I kind of went up a little too high, but that's okay. We can tried and work with this. I'm going to take a little bit more of espresso and just kind of go back over that a little. Like that. And then this looks bad from this side because then you can see that. Alright, what I did was I just kind of went over this right here with my foundation brush just because it was too dark. I'm taking it a little tiny bit more just to shadow it a tiny bit. Alright, that doesn't look too bad now. Kind of matches more. Just blend this more up here. And then I'm going to take that E45 again. I'm going to take Sketch by MAC. It's just like a shimmery burgundy color. Kind of pulling this from like her dress and everything. Just a tiny bit just to warm this up. And put that on top. Not over here where we go up towards the brow. Just mainly in the outer and middle. And then blend it again. And then out of the Tarte for True Blood palette, I'm going to take Werewolf that I showed you a little bit ago and set that dark matte chocolate brown. And I'm just going to pat it out here in like the outer V. And once again, we're going to blend it. I'm going to take a little bit of soft brown again and then kind of go over it. And then I'm going to take gesso, that matte white again, and I'm going to put that underneath the brow. And then take soft brown again, and then just blend it up. Just so it's not so stark up there. And I'm going to take gesso again and put it on the inner corner. Just to kind of lighten it up. And then I'm going to take my angled fluffy brush again and espresso. And take this on the lower lash line. And then the 219 again, Werewolf. Just on the outer corner portion. Fluffy brush again and then soft brown. And go over it. So the eyeshadow's done. Looks better head on. Don't look at it from the side. I'm gonna put just a tiny bit more of Sketch with the 224. Just right here. Look good? Alright. I'm gonna take my angled brush from Sephora, my favorite one for eyeliner. I'm gonna take my gel liner from Maybelline, forgot the name of it for a second. And then I'm just going to do a thin line. I'm not going to wing it out for once in my entire makeup life. Oh, oops, I always do. So I'm going to go off camera and do that because I can't do that on camera, so I'll be right back. So like that. Where's my brush? I'm going to take my E20 short shader brush and I'm just going to place it on there and then kind of smudge it just to blend it out a tiny bit. I don't want to blend it higher, just to give it a more not perfect look. I don't want to say smoky because it's not really smoky, but just so it's not perfect, I suppose I can say. Not trying to toot my own horn here. So like that, and then I'm going to take MAC's Carbon, just a matte black. They have one in the True Blood palette too, but I'm used to using Carbon. I might use that some other time. But I'm just going to take it on the same brush. I'm just going to kind of do the same thing. Kind of touch and wiggle. Like that. And then get it a little bit more. And then I'm just going to kind of wing it out with this brush and with the shadow. Just because... oh, that's too much. Wonderful. I'm just going to blend this in. There. Just because with liner it'd be too dramatic. And it's kind of like the way it, oh, come on, focus. It's my eye. Just kind of how it just fades out to a point in a way. I'm going to take my 266, just an angled brush, because this isn't working out how I want it to. I'm just going to do that, just kind of angle it like you would, and then take a blending brush and just kind of flick it out. So like that. Now I'm going to line my eyes with the L'Oreal Extra Intense Liquid Pencil Eyeliner thing. I'm going to tightline and put it in my waterline, as you can see. And then I'm going to curl my lashes and put the L'Oreal Luminous with Collagen thing mascara on. And then I'll be back, because, you know, I'm in frame and everything. Alright, so I'm done with everything. I'll just tell you what I did off camera. Like I said, I lined everything. For bronzer, I used my Herbal Mosaic powder in Sunkissed from Palladio. And I just used this to F05. Just went underneath my cheekbones and then used a large powder brush to blend it out. For my cheeks, I put it on my cheekbone and kind of blended it down onto the apples. I used a mixture between Darkly My Dear from MAC. It's just like a matte rosy brown. And then the Big Easy from Cargo. It's like not a frosty, but kind of like a satiny peach color. Just took the brush, dipped into both of them a few times, and then put it on. For a highlight, like I'm trying to keep everything matte really. So I just took my foundation brush and I took this pretty light concealer out of the Coastal Scents palette. Put that on my cheekbones, down my nose, on the middle of my forehead, and on my chin, and a little bit above my lip. I contoured my nose just a tiny bit, just right on the sides, using espresso. I have a glitter particle right there. I don't know how. For my lips, I lined them in Rimmel's Natural Lip Liner. I overdrew them a little bit just to kind of match them up, and it kind of gives like a more full cartoony effect. And I don't think they're still even. Then I used a mixture of the MAC's No. 4 lipsticks, kind of like a medium pink, and then Mink from Revlon, just a brown, scary I know, but I mixed them. Then I matted it just by patting it with a Kleenex, and then I took Viva Glam's Cindy, God I can't talk, lip gloss. As you can see, it's just like a red. Just barely put any just on the center and kind of blended it out a tiny bit. Then I took Dusk, the skin tone shade out of the True Blood palette, and just pat it all over just to matte it out again. And then I took my 187 dual fiber brush and took my powder and just set everything. So that's it. I hope you guys like this. Remember to check the description box below. 1 for the blog post, and then 2 to see Sarah's interpretation of this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember to please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. See ya!